What's up, my armor abusers? Got you a BT9 deck list. This time I'm trying to show off a Magnamon X deck. My favorite deck's definitely the Garurumon deck, but I feel like everyone's posting it, and I don't really think there's a lot of creativity in the deck. Like, I think that deck is very solved, and aside from 2 or 3 cards, everyone's playing the same list. So I didn't think it would be too interesting to do a deck list of that yet, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll do it anyway. But I thought I'd do a Magnamon X deck. I think the deck's pretty interesting. I think it's a little slept on, but I'm not too sure. But let's just get into the cards. First, we'll start with the babies. Bandai refuses to print any other baby other than Upamon every set, so we only have 4 Upamons to play. There's not even a second baby to choose. Bandai, literally, there's only Upamon, so it's kind of annoying that Bandai doesn't give more babies, but whatever. And then for rookies, I mean, everyone plays armor, everyone plays Imperial, everyone knows you're playing 16 different Veemons. Everyone's got a different ratio, everyone's got a different amount. At the end of the day, it's a very malleable rookie lineup. I'd say nothing too crazy. 4 of the starter deck Searcher, 2 of the jamming, 4 of the unsuspend gain of memory, and then to cap it off, 4 of the 2 color Searcher from BT8. I was just play all the Searchers and then somehow find a way to just make all the other ones work. I know the other starter deck one, the All Force Lighdramon starter deck Veemon, is also good. I'm not hating on anyone. These are just the ratios I landed on right now. These are very malleable. You can change them whichever way you want. There's reasons for all of them. It's not the focus of the deck. You're really just here for the names. And then after that, it's kind of what would you rather see more than other things? Do you value the draw if you're under 7? Do you value the ability to go jamming after you do a check? Just things like that. You'll see why I kind of don't care for the 4 jamming Veemons though. After that, this is another part where I feel the deck builds itself. We got 4 Lighdramon, 4 Flamedramon, and 4 Magnamon. I mean, it's armors, it's Veemon armors. You play all the Veemon armors, all the level 4s. Nothing much can be said. People sleep on this card for some reason, I think. No, I don't think that's true. I feel there's a lot of random trolling about this card. This one's obviously the best armor. I don't know, man. Also Magnamon's great too, obviously. He's technically the best, but it's just the utility. This one's really good, right? Nothing much to say here. You just play 4 of all the armors. Sometimes I do feel the deck is a little champion light, but ideally you're ending games fast. Games are ending fast enough to where it doesn't matter. I haven't been able to pick them all up yet, but after that, we don't play any level 5s. We go just straight into Magnamon X. Just pretend there's 4 of them because I haven't been able to pick up my last 2 copies, but I play 4 right now. That's the current list I'm sitting on. Have been thinking about going to 3, but right now with what my level 7 lineup is looking like, I think I really need the 4. That's just where I'm at right now. I want to play 4. It's a crazy card. This card by itself almost shuts down the Lighdramon X deck. It feels it's just wild. The things you could pull off with armor versus the Lighdramon X deck, it just feels gross. You develop so many board states where it's they just can't win because either they clear body and you heal because of this effect, or they just can't. It's just the board states are always just so far awkward for the Lighdramon deck that it's just funny. Magna Guru doesn't have a hard time against this deck, or Yukin and Grandis do have an awkward time because they don't get their piercing if this thing doesn't die. If this thing does die, I get the heal one. It just makes those OTKs really awkward for people. So again, I play 4. I just haven't been able to pick up the last 2. And then the thing I've been experimenting the most is definitely the options, Tamers, and level 7s. But right now, a card I feel people aren't thinking about too much is definitely Merciful mode. when you pair it with Magnamon X, like you Digivolve here, you pass your turn, whatever, then you're sitting here, and then you can just Digivolve here, kill their guy, and then have like a triple armor purge, stack that just like won't die. It's a 15k, so most things aren't swinging over this. And then you'll be able to like armor purge this, and then purge this, sack the security, it's your turn, so then swing with this, fire rocket, whatever. Like, I don't know, I think this card's slept on. And then on top of that, we also play Magnamon is a blue card, and so Blitz Omni. So like, you can Blitz for game, you can make this stack here, so then you go back into the Omni. I feel like there's gonna be a bigger representation of like security control as cards. So like the deletion protection to be able to recycle Magnamon X is gonna be really good. There's just some funny things you can do with Merciful mode. And the main reason I like Merciful mode is I think the real main combo of Merciful mode is playing one Paladin. Because what you can do is Digivolve Merciful mode, purge, the turns happen, start your turn again, purge this, sack the security, and then now you've set up the cheap cost reduction of Paladin mode. So then you can Digivolve Paladin mode for 3, and then you're an armor deck, so you have this cheap Paladin mode, and your whole stack is probably armors anyway, so you get the win Digivolving effect. It's not once per turn, so then you do the win attacking effect, and you clear board like it's nothing. So definitely, like, I don't know, I've been playing with the Blitz Omni, Merciful mode. I want to try 3, but I don't know. It's just, the ratios get really sketchy, I feel. So like here, this is where I land for 7s. 1 Blitz, because Blitz for game is always relevant. Plus, we're playing Merciful mode, so Digivolving for cheap on Merciful mode, relevant. And then just a Paladin mode, because I feel like being able to set up your own Paladin, cheap Paladin with the Merciful mode, I feel like that's a little underrated and pretty strong. So yep, 7s. After that, Tamers. I feel Tamers are pretty. I'm also sketchy on the Tamers though. I like. Before people were playing, so 3 Davis, 2 Davis, 3 Davis Ken. I want to go up to 3 Davis just because I'm not playing too many memory boosts. I'm a simp for memory setting to 3. I feel like being able to just do that consistently every game is going to win you more games in the long run than having the luck sack of like a million Davis Kens giving you memory. Personal take though, I don't know. But it's just, the only way to proc this is like efficiently is the Lighdramon. We only play 4 of it. We don't play level 5, so, but the restand effect is really why you really love playing this card. So it's like, like, I don't know. I think the play might be to bring it down a notch and just go for consistency and card draw. But I'm still playing around the ratios. I'm just trying to put the deck list out there and give people ideas. But yeah, that's where we're at with Tamers. Definitely malleable. I think going up on the Davis. I wouldn't go to 4 Ken and Davis. That's just not, I don't think that's right. I would only go down. And then options, I feel like in the armor decks, like people just have this, what's that meme? You know that meme where they just slap the card and they go, this thing can fit so many options. Like, I feel like people play way too many options in Armor Rush just because they're just like, oh, Fire Rocket's so busted. Oh, I have to find all my pieces. Let's throw in all the memory boosts. Oh man, Ice Wall's still a card. Hammer Spark's still a card, and they're just like a million options, and then they just game 1 happens and they brick on like 5 options in their hand, and you're just like, man, man, it's just that. Just think of that meme. That's what I think of when people put options in Armor Rush, and even I feel like I'm playing too many options. I need to cut down. But we play 1 blue memory boost, just consistency card. Consistency card. Everyone, a turn extender for your next turn. Like, just a safe option. Like, it doesn't hurt anybody to run it. After that, 2 Hammer Spark, because blue. Honestly, very malleable. You could go to 3 Hammer Spark. You can cut Hammer Spark entirely and go 3 Memory Boost if you want the inconsistency bonus. It's just, I like a little utility. I like diversifying. I don't like really, when it comes to options, I feel like it's better. You don't max out on anything. You just kind of give yourself like a variety of like tools in your belt, right? I feel like this is going to be an OTK meta, and you have to have answers to deal with big stacks. So 2 Mega Death. That's really why we play the Davis Ken, so we have an easy provoker of Mega Death. We need the green source, and so the easy proc off of Davis Ken makes this card pretty consistent, but here's the card that everyone plays 4 of, but I only play 2 of. This card's actually good. The security effect is going to be way more relevant than people think. The security effect kills Metal Garurumon if they're going for the OTK. This card kills Oriyumon if they're not protected, but not Oriyumon, or Alphamon, or you can, right? Because they have inheritable blocker, so then you can kill it. Same with Xiaomon, or the Black War Greymon deck. Like, if it has blocker, it's just dead if you check this on security, which is really why I play 2 of. I'm not that aggressive. I feel like the deck is aggressive enough. You don't really need the security tag +1, but it helps. So, I play 2. It's a good card, and like I said, I want to diversify my options and not just like slap 4 of everything. And after that, I think the best card in the deck is actually Awakening of the Golden Knight. This is the card I actually want to try playing 4 of, but I just don't want to be bricking on options, and so like 3 is like probably the highest I go. I've tried 4, and I do like 4, but I don't know. I'm still working on it. Maybe I just don't play enough champions to make it work. Maybe there's just not enough rookies, or maybe like there's too many of these. Like, you know, still it's all still like a work in progress. And like, it's not like I have like tournament results to prove that this works, right? But this card's crazy. Like, you can Digivolve a Flamedramon into Magnamon, like the level 4 with this card, because the card says a Magnamon in its name, ignoring all Digivolution requirements. So your level 4 champ, because it has to be an armor, so your level 4 can Digivolve into a level 4 Magnamon. Like I'm pretty sure that's a legal play. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's legal. So then you can Magnamon, forget the restand. If you fire rocket, swinging in, whatever, and now you have this huge Magnamon, and then you can Digivolve Magnamon X for 4 on top, and then have 3 armor, a stack that can armor purge 3 times, and I think it's wild. Like, I don't know. And then of course you can use this card to like turn your Flamedramon into a Magnamon X, or your Magnamon X for a cheaper Magnamon X, or you can turn your level 4 Magnamon into Magnamon X for 1 cheaper with this spell. I mean, it's just a good utility card. Like, there's more than one way to use this card, and I love it. And the fact that the security effect recycles the Magnamon and then comes to hand. Any option that comes to hand from security is always like a solid. I always love those cards. And then we play blue. It's a ban card. We play Ice Wall. Nothing much to say. I feel like I could cut it. I don't know, it just feels wrong to cut Icefall. It's banned for a reason, right? I guess Grandis isn't playing HPD, but I'm playing Icefall. But again, it's probably where you could cut, because I do feel like I'm a little too high on options, but I don't know. Cut it for just what level 4s would you play? Like, I guess I put Lobomon in there? I don't know, man. You tell me. You tell me your list so I can judge myself to be worse at this game. Or another blue memory boost, you know. But that's it. That's the list. I'm sorry I wasn't able to properly show 4 Magnamon X's, but I just don't have them yet. It's only week 1, man, and I've only been able to trade so much, and my priority was definitely the Garuru deck. So that's the list. Thanks for watching, and like, share, subscribe, and see you next time with more content, I guess.